Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next?
Well, hello everybody. It's time for Paul Mash TV again, and we're glad that you could join us. We got a great interview coming up in just a moment. But before we do, we just want to let you know that there's a few ways you can contact us, and our feedback is getting better and better over time, and we appreciate that for those that have sent us feedback. And what you can do is, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, just feel free to subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll always get the latest interviews whenever they become available. And feel free to comment on the comment section on all the interviews you see. We'd love to hear from you there. And of course, there's good old-fashioned email, paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And you can use that not just for fan mail. You can use it if you're a band or solo artist wanting to be on the show. You can use that same email address, and we'll always respond back telling you how to do that. And also, if you go on Facebook, go to facebook.com/paulmashtv. And feel free to like the page and comment on all the interviews you see, and you can even send me an inbox and I'll answer you personally. And of course, we'll have all that recap for you at the end of the show because we have a credit screen, and we hope to hear from you there. Right now, from Marshalltown, Iowa, we have Flak Gaza, very awesome hip-hop artist, and we're going to check out that video at the end of the interview. So help us stay tuned for that. But first, before we get started, let's go ahead and have a quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
Jam all around the world.
One thing I can't do is disappoint my fans. All the people around the world come and join the band. I said I'm happy as I ever been when all the music comes together and it starts to blend.
All around the world.
All over the globe.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for interview time again, and with us from Marshalltown, Iowa, we have Flak Gaza. Thanks for joining us, Flak.
Salute, Paul. Thanks for having me this morning. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you today. Well, let's start with the obvious questions. Tell us a little bit about how you decide to become a musician. I mean, everybody's got their own story, so let's hear your story.
All right. Well, man, I knew I loved music the first time. I wasn't supposed to listen to Slick Rick, his first cassette tape. I wasn't supposed to be listening to that. And I snuck in my brother's room and I found his jackpot. I found Biggie Smalls. I found all types, Slick Rick, all the stuff I wasn't supposed to hear. But when I heard that Slick Rick, man, that storytelling, I could actually visualize it. And I thought that was amazing how people could put words together to paint a picture for people. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to use my words to be powerful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was pretty awesome how he did that. And I was just like, man, I kept listening to it. And then I got caught listening to it. Then I was like, is this a bad thing? I wasn't sure. Like, wow, this is good. What do you mean? So that's kind of where the battle went. But yeah, that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, I like the beat thing. I like the rhyming thing. I remember the first time that I actually wrote a rhyme. It was a Baskin Robbins. I wish I could remember it, dude. I went through all the flavors and stuff. It was awesome.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. And I don't think there's a person alive that don't like Baskin Robbins. So,
Yeah. I definitely thought out the box at that time for a little guy. I probably had to be around 11, like 11 years old.
Okay. Well, let me ask you something about your music. Do you have any albums out, or do you have any? Are they digital, or can you get physical copies of them?
I actually have only 2 songs on all major platforms right now. I only have 4 videos made. Do I have an album? No. I'm working on an EP right now, and I'm just throwing singles because it seems like kind of that's where the game is going. If you got a good single to push, and then you show them all the work you've done, you know what I mean? So I got like 2 singles that I'm kind of pushing right now because I got the video for it. That's actually why, which is my first video, Talk Too Much. Shout out to Cold Climate, Cordell. Cordell got beats. He made that happen. He did the recording, the mixing and mastering for the first one, and then I have also Beat It, which is only 2 months old, man. Shout out to everybody supporting that right now. I think it's dope as hell. I actually shot it in Iowa, so it was pretty dope. We shot that at 3:30 in the morning. So the name of the track is called Beat It. Shout out to Mad Connected Studios, Buddy Madison, Litch Golden. They helped me put that music together. Shout out to XD Media, who drove 4 hours away to do that video for me at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? I appreciate that so much. So I'm working on my EP, and I might just make the EP only 6 songs, just to give people a little bit. I'm definitely throwing the songs that I have videos for, so they can have a visual of these songs. So I'm kind of like putting everything together. So when I go, everything will be counted for. Everything will be accounted for. You know.
Okay. Well, what are some of the influences in your life? I think you mentioned a couple of them a minute ago, but maybe you could mention some of them to me. We'd love to hear that.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Coming up, it had to be Biggie and Tupac. Now at this time right now, I have to shout out all the independent artists. All the independent artists. It doesn't matter what lane you in, man. Just I don't know if you know, but I do have a radio station, an online radio station by the name of For the Record Radio. Is where the independent artist matters the most. These guys are amazing. Every talent that passes through there, man, they have something. They have a testimony, you know? They got a story to tell from different walks of life, and that's what I like to push. I like to push the grind. So the more they grind, it inspires me even more, man.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, and of course, Tupac is a legend, and you can't go wrong with the legend in any genre.
You can't go wrong. That's a fact.
Well, we're getting speaking of your music, though, we're getting ready to watch one of your music videos right now. Maybe you can tell us what the title is, and if there's a little story behind it, we'd love to hear that.
Oh, definitely. This track is called "Beat It" by yours truly, Flak Gaza, and the story behind this. You know, you tend to show a lot of love to people sometimes, you know, and it's just because. But I was kind of tired of the abuse of the access of the love I was giving to people. You know what I mean? So it was kind of saying, yo, I show love, but don't take my kindness for weakness, because then I'm going to have to be who I really don't want to be. And, you know, people don't like the truth. So I'll hit them with the truth real quick. Like, look, check this out, man. Did you really think I could do all these moves? Really?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, beat it. Beat it. Get out of here with the extra shit. I ain't got time for it. To be honest, if I could curse on here.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, right?
All right, cool. So I was like, fuck that shit, man. Yo, to be honest with you, Paul, I was like, fuck that. You know what? When you try to show love, they show you no gratitude. Then you switch it up, they try to act up with an attitude. I'm about to level up. Matter of fact, play the video, man. It says it all in there, man. Flak Gaza approved. You already know we here, man. Paul TV. I'm going to call it Paul. I'm going to switch up the name. Paul TV. You heard? We here. It's my man Paul. Y'all better tune in. BX always in the building. Iowa, Minnesota. Stand up. Shout out to my man King Kush.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, and we're always welcome to have you back anytime, and we're going to play that video in just a moment. But if you'd love to come back sometime, just let us know. Maybe we'll have you back a second time. We'd love to have you.
Oh man, Joe, you got to do is hit my line, and I'm on it, bro. No problem. Anytime you want. If I got something new, I'll shoot you in the inbox, man. We can make it happen. I'm gonna bring a lot of independent artists from my radio station. You heard? I'm gonna tell them about you and make sure we get in tune with you, because this is awesome. This is awesome.
Well, I appreciate that, Flock. And let's go ahead and watch that song now, Beat It by Flak Gaza here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
You feel me, though, my nigga? Niggas is, they bugging, you know what I mean? They be on some other shit, you know what I mean? But this is what I'm gonna tell them, yo.
This is a golden connect.
Flak Gaza approves, you heard? BXO's in the building, huh? What's going on? I tell them fall back. They one call, never call back. Yeah, I'm acting different, I hope I show that. Different moves for different positions, know that. Guys are giving out procedures, this is no cap. What happened to being lyrical? More rap. Now people posting the club and all that. Still moving from state to state, more maps. Well, check the format. Get money, get cash, and move around slowly. People always talking like they really, really know me. I make moves like tornadoes, old school movies. Yeah, man, I've been to the suites. I lived on the street, sold drugs, got used to the heat. Stood away from the smoke, now they calling me chief. I passed through your hood and they know Flak G. Gaza for short, Mr. Never Take Short. Smoking on the Newport, straight from New York. When you're trying to show love, they show you no gratitude. Then you switch it up, they try to act up with an attitude. About to level up, so watch the way I gravitate. You know who you are, so you know that you're gonna hate. The name is Flak Gaza. Feel the way I penetrate. You're a full dirt artist, always trying to find a way. I could bring you the tools, you're still lost in your hideaway. Yeah, I could drop a name, but I got a better way. Not building up your clouts, even when I fly away. Go have a better day, stuck up in the same clothes. I'm moving like a tidal wave. If you're driving in the streets, you never see another day. Go ahead and jump the gate, always been a face, surrounded by the snakes, no room for chase. You feel me, you see me, yeah, but you can't beat me. There's only one Flak G, capiche? Yo, that's my word, my nigga. Whoever wanna motherfucking live their dream, you live those dreams. Don't let nobody stop. Only you can stop yourself.